Alright guys, it's Mad and welcome back. Right, so the 1k subs comp I set was well, if you wanted to win the tier 8 premium tank, you needed to drive this little beast, the Panzer 1C tier 3 German light tank. Good choice of guns. You can either choose a longer auto cannon with very good pen, but only a few rounds, or you can load this thing, the Mauser, I think it's called, and it fires 40 shots per magazine, but the penetration is pretty bad. And this is how I play it: auto aim like a boss, pull the trigger, hold it down, see what you can kill. So a lot of tier 3 tanks are fair game for you with the standard ammunition, at least, albeit from the side and the rear. Again, here we go. Auto aim, hold the trigger down, fire. This thing is so inaccurate. If you try and zoom after you've fired the first few shots, it kind of blooms so much the rounds just go anywhere, and because they go anywhere, I'll just auto aim and some of them hit, and it's just more fun, and you can concentrate more on where you're driving to. Anyway, so the competition. How many damage tickets can you get? So I kind of said to you guys that ideally you want to use the Mauser because you've got more chance of juicing as most tickets as you can. But there's another limitation to this gun. The range is bad, very bad. A couple hundred meters, and if you go outside of that, you can't even pen an artillery piece. Anyway, so I'm up to quite a few tickets so far. You can see I'm running chocolate on this tank as well. I would recommend that as well. Bring up your reloads. Don't really need a fire extinguisher in this thing. If you get hit and set on fire, you're pretty much dead anyway. And that chocolate just helps with all your major crew skills and makes this even more dangerous. And it's also very, very fast, and that's what you need to be doing. This is a tier 4 American tank destroyer here. He saw me coming, but it doesn't matter. Clip a tier 4 American tank destroyer. Happy days. And this is also another way I'd recommend you play. Not in a tier 5 game, and not in a tier 4 game where there's a lot of Matildas, DW2s, B1s, things like that. You need to be a little bit more passive in those sort of games and just spot and hopefully let your team kill them if you can't. Right, so Panzer 2J, I've loaded a Prem clip, and as you can see, I'm getting this armour as square as I can. I penetrate less than half of a Prem clip on that Panzer 2J. That is pretty troll to that tank. Now, if you can still pen him, you need to be perfectly square. And there we go. Right, so we're up to quite a lot of tickets. Obviously, my aim of this was to try and get as many tickets as I could to try and demonstrate this tank to you guys, for some of you guys that are newer to the game, but maybe have not been through this line. So I'll start off the game with the standard rounds. I fired off a few clips of standard rounds, and once I'd managed to get to a fair decent amount of tickets and the game was looking pretty secure, I loaded up the Prem clips and go in after some of the bigger tanks that are left. There's an A20 there, tier 4 Russian medium tank. I think it's a medium, or is it a light? Yeah, very, very well angled armour on that thing. Probably would have been better off actually aiming those ones. Yeah, the angled armour on an A20 is pretty troll sometimes. So I have, what, 2/5 of a Prem clip left, and there's a tier 4 German heavy tank there who's on full health. And now you're going to see the limitations of this gun. So I cruise up behind him, get his arse, unload, nothing. And that is it. That was my last chance to penetrate him. Standard rounds are terrible. Now I'm just going for his drive wheel, keep him tracked. Shouldn't have gun depression from where he is. And there we go. 0 penetration tickets. No critical hit tickets either, which meant I didn't track him. And I'm so confident this guy's not going to shoot me, I'm literally just picking places to aim and shoot at him. And we get a crit. It's probably his optics there. Anyway, game done. How many tickets did I get? You see there, I was not running a premium count and I lost nearly 60,000 silver to do that. Picked up an ace tank of mine, high caliber, and what was that in damage tickets? 126, 129, something like that, and that's what would count for the competition. Although it says 133 penetrations, it's on the damage ticket, so I got 100, can't read it there, it's either 129, 126, and that was what would count in the competition if I was allowed to enter my own competition. Well, there we go, guys. Hope this video helps you guys out. There are some of you guys that are newer to the game and don't quite know the ways of the Panzer 1C. Give it a go, get your entry in, and you may win that Tier 8 premium tank, 500 gold, and 3 days of premium time. Well, there we go, guys. Thanks for popping along. Please give the video a like if you did. Please sub if you're not, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.